The whole process of getting the certificate might take a month normally. That there is no criminal record, then it's great. The process was a little bit easier because of the pandemic. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna cover the topic that I think is very important, and it's really one of the most difficult problems that a person might face when he wants to immigrate to Canada, to America, New Zealand, Australia, to get a non-criminal certificate, or it's called like police certificate. I have done this process by myself. I was helping my friend who immigrated successfully to Canada. So she required a non-criminal certificate from China, and also I did it myself. So I'm very familiar with the process, and if you have any questions regarding the criminal records on how to get it in China, please also contact me. Also, the process of getting the certificate might vary from city to city, but overall it's more or less same. Certificate, the police certificate is given in China from date to date. So for example, it will not just cover the year. Sometimes it's given specifically, for example, from 8th of September 2013 till 5th of March 2014, and it sometimes is troublesome when there are these types of dates, because normally the Western countries require you to have the criminal certificate for the entire stay in China, okay? If you left China on like 26th of May and your certificate is till 25th of May, it is not accepted by the immigration authorities most of the time. So your application will also be cancelled. So be careful on those dates. This is my number one point. My suggestion is that when you get the certificate, you should not ask to put the exact dates. For example, ask the notary office where you're gonna get the certificate. Just put for example, from September, no date. From September and the year like 2021, it should be covering the entire state, so till your last exit day from China. So what your passport says, which day you exit China, for example 27th of May, then it should be till 28th of May. And also of course the issue date should be after that, so for example like 28th of May or 30th of May or whatever. Which means you cannot get the certificate if you are right now in China. You should get the certificate after you left China, which makes the process a little bit more complicated, okay? Okay, so I'll try to make it simple. If you are in China, first way, what you should do, you need a police certificate. You personally go to the nearest notary office in China. You cannot go to the police office directly, because I have been told that foreigners are only assigned to the notary office. I don't know why. In some cities, I heard my friends went directly to the police station, but in my case, they asked me to go to the notary office. Then you explain to the notary officer exactly the dates of your stay in China, from when to when do you need that certificate, and what was your residence address. Most of the time people have several residence addresses, and it's not good. Better is the best if you stay in one place for 1 year and you registered in the police, and then you're good to go. Another things to note, if you lived also in several cities in China, that's also not great, because you have to obtain the police certificate from every city you stayed, okay? From every city, because every city they are not related. Guangdong province and Zhejiang province, they are totally different. So if you stay in different cities, you need to go to each city, or you need to find a friend there and get the police certificate from your friend, for example. So you go to the notary office, you tell this information, where you stayed, from where to when, and then this notary officer, she or he will go to each police stations where you should have been registered, Every time you enter China, that's why you have to always register in police station, because then they will have information about you. And if this notary office will request about you and the police will reply back that there is no criminal record, then it's great. If they say there is no record of you, then there is a problem, because it means you're not registered and they cannot find any information about you. You need to bring your valid passport. You need to bring your copy, better to copy like your main page in the passport, all your Chinese visas and all your stamps about exit and entry stamps related to China. Okay, so second, if you were staying in China for many years or on different passports, then you need to bring your old passport as well. If you were a student in China, then you need to also bring a letter from your university. So basically a normal confirmation letter that can confirm that you were a student in China during this period. This will make the process much easier. And the second thing you need to bring if you were a student is the transcript with your academic records, with your marks. And if you were working in China, then you need to bring your card or a copy of your working card or a book if it was before, and any documents from your previous employer who can also confirm that you have been working and also show the dates. That also really will help in your application process, and the notary officer will be more happy to process your application if you have these documents. So basically, if you are legit in China, if you were legal, a student or an employee in China, or I don't know, if you were a businessman and everything was legal, then it will be easier for you to get the police certificate. The last but not the least, as I already mentioned, and you might understand that all these police registration how do you call this, notes, police registration notes, you need to bring them also to the notary officer. So now I'm going to talk about what can you do if you're not in China, which in most cases you are, right? You need to have friends who are still in China, who can help you. So you need to find someone in that city, and you need to, even if you find an agent, to an agent or to your friend, you need to write an authorization letter where you authorize this person to get the police or non-criminal certificate on your behalf. Then you need to physically send this letter to your friend in China, to your agent in China. He receives it and he goes with that letter and all your documents that I mentioned previously to the notary officer. So again, don't forget about the point number one, about the dates. Do not write the specific dates if you are not sure what dates you came, for example, or make sure that they write exactly that date. So a good news for you that some things maybe now are more optimized, because you know now it's the COVID times and everything is now online and digital. And when I was getting the certificate for my friend recently, a lot of things been eased. So when I recently went to get the certificate for my friend, we actually video chat. I was in the notary office, and notary officer, she called to my friend and we were video chatting, and she was asking her all these questions. For example, is the certificate is really for you, or where are you applying? So she was like video chatting with my friend through me, but also like online. The process was a little bit easier because of the pandemic. Okay, so if you have any questions, please again comment down below or contact me privately, and if you have some private consultation, you can also message me. Please like this video. I was really trying hard because I know this is very difficult problem, and I really tried to combine all this information. So please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye, have a good day.